Friends, Vasudev Sri Krishna was born from the womb of Mother Devaki in Mathura. Childhood of Sri Krishna, spent in places like Gokul, Vrindavan, Nandaganga, etc. Why after all? Leaving Mathura, Sri Krishna got the city of Dwarka constructed by the hands of Vishwakarma, and along with all the Yadavanshis, Sri Krishna made a settlement in the city of Dwarka, over which Sri Krishna ruled for 36 years. The city of Dwarka is the birthplace of Sri Krishna. Friends, a question arises in the mind of all of us that why the divine city Dwarka, which was established by Lord Sri Krishna, drowned in the sea as soon as the Yadu dynasty ended and Lord Krishna's life was completed. Today in this video, we will try to understand many such questions which arise in our mind. Hello friends, welcome to Sagar Gyan video channel. Friends, after killing Kansa, Sri Krishna freed his parents from Kansa's prison. But after Kansa was killed, Jarasandha became the staunch enemy of Sri Krishna. Jarasandha started attacking Mathura continuously, and even after losing to Sri Krishna several times, Jarasandha kept attacking again and again. Jarasandha once prepared the powerful foreign ruler, Kalayavan, to attack Mathura, but after Kalayavan was killed, Sri Krishna introspected that Jarasandha's death was not written by his hands, and Jarasandha attacked again and again. Due to this, the soldiers of Mathura are dying. Keeping this in mind, Sri Krishna decided that it would be appropriate to abandon Mathura. For the safety of his family in Yajnavansh, Sri Krishna got the divine city of Dwarka, near the sea, built by Vishwakarma, and taking everyone with him, he went to the city of Dwarka, and started living a peaceful life with his subjects. Friends, a question arises in the mind of all of us that the divine city of Dwarka was ruled by Sri Krishna for 36 years. Why did Dwarka drown in the sea as soon as Lord Krishna's life was completed? In mythological texts, there are two main reasons for the sinking of Sri Krishna's city of Dwarka. According to the story, the Kurukshetra war was over and all the Pandavas were deeply disturbed by the destruction and devastation that had taken place. That is why all the Pandavas, along with Sri Krishna, went to Gandhari and Dhritarashtra, along with their son Duryodhana, to express their condolences and seek forgiveness for the death of their other sons. But Gandhari, seeing Sri Krishna, became furious with anger, because Gandhari believed that the war of Mahabharata happened only because of Sri Krishna. Out of anger, he cursed Sri Krishna that, if my faith in Lord Vishnu has been true, then exactly 36 years from today, you two will not be alive on this earth, Dwarka will be destroyed, and every person of Yadav dynasty, and the others will be thirsty for blood. Saying this, Gandhari started crying. Sri Krishna picked up Gandhari with a slight smile on his face and said, "Mother, I accept your curse." Friends, the second reason for the end of Dwarka city is considered to be the curse received by Sri Krishna's son Sam. It is told in mythological texts that once Maharishi Vishvamitra, Dev Rishi Narad and other sages were visiting the city of Dwarka. Then some boys of the Yadav clan, along with the sages, hatched a plan for the purpose of ridiculing them. Sri Krishna's son Sam was taken in front of the sages in female form and said to the sages, "This woman is pregnant, tell us about the birth of the child growing in her womb." Seeing themselves being insulted, the sages became angry and cursed Sri Krishna's son Sam that a pestle would be born from his womb, and that pestle would destroy the entire Yaduvanshi clan. This pestle will not have any effect on Lord Sri Krishna and Balram. Friends, the next day a pestle came out of Sam's stomach. To save Sam from the curse of the sages, King Ugrasen made the mussel flow into the Prabhas river. After this, King Ugrasen and Sri Krishna announced in the city of Dwarka that from today onwards no Vrishni or Andhakvanshi will prepare liquor in their home. Any person who prepares liquor secretly will be given death penalty. And within a short time, the effect of Gandhari's curse started becoming visible on the city of Dwarka. Some very inauspicious signs in Dwarka, including Sri Krishna's conch, Sudarshan chakra, chariot, Balram's plough, and many other divine things, suddenly started disappearing. Strange and terrible incidents started happening in the city of Dwarka. Friends, seeing these bad omens, Sri Krishna understood that the time has come for the curse of the sages and the curse given by Mother Ganhari to be fulfilled. Sri Krishna noticed that the exact same yoga of Amavasya was being formed as was formed during the Mahabharata war. Seeing the increase in crime and sin in the city of Dwarka, Sri Krishna urged his subjects to atone for their sins by going to the banks of river Prabhas. One day, on the banks of river Prabhas, Hakat and Vrishni clan were talking among themselves. Then there was some altercation between them, and Satyaki, in anger, killed Kritavarma. Seeing this, the Andhak Banshees attacked Satyaki. Seeing Satyaki alone, Pradyumna, son of Sri Krishna, ran to save him. Satyaki and Pradyumna single-handedly fought the Andhaka Banshees, and were killed by them. Angered by the death of his son, Sri Krishna picked up a handful of grass, which as soon as it came in his hand became an iron pestle as fierce as a thunderbolt. Friends, due to the curse of the sages on Samba, the grass became a pestle. Seeing this, other Yaduvanshi also started doing the same. Now whoever uprooted the grass would turn into a terrible pestle, and with a single blow of those pestles, lives would be taken away. At that time, due to the influence of time, everyone's intellect had become corrupt, and the heroes of Andhak, Bhoj, Shini and Vrishni dynasties started killing each other with pestles. Yaduvanshi also started dying while fighting among themselves. And in the end, Sri Krishna assumed a huge form, and with one blow of that mace, he destroyed everyone. This mutual fight is called the War of the Mace. Seeing this incident, Sri Krishna's elder brother Balram, being extremely sad, sat on the seashore, meditating at one place. Lord Sri Krishna and his charioteer Dwaraka saw that Balramji had taken the form of a huge snake, and Samudradev was praising that snake. In no time, that snake ended up in the ocean. In this way Balaram, who was the incarnation of Sheshnag, left his body and went into Kshisagar. Friends, most of the people of Sri Krishna's clan were killed. Extremely saddened, Lord Sri Krishna sat down for rest under a tree in Prabhas area. On the sole of Sri Krishna's feet, there was a Padma symbol, which was shining very brightly. Meanwhile, the arrow of a hunter named Jara hit the same mark on the feet of Sri Krishna, which was visible shining from a distance. That sign appeared to be the eye of a deer to a hunter named Jara, and by mistake the hunter named Jara shot an arrow at them, but when he saw that his arrow had hit Lord Sri Krishna, then he started asking for forgiveness from Lord Krishna. Then Sri Krishna assured him, and told that his death was certain. Sri Krishna said, in Treta Yuga, people knew me by the name of Ram. Ram had secretly killed Sugriva's elder brother, Bali. He has received the punishment of his previous birth in this life, in fact in a few previous lives. Saying this, Sri Krishna left his body in Bali. And the very next day, Sri Krishna's father Vasudeva also left his body along with his 3 wives. After which Arjuna performed his last rites. Arjuna took all the remaining residents of Dwarka with him to Indraprastha, and within no time, the wonderful city of Dwarka was submerged in water before the eyes of Arjuna and the people of Dwarka. According to the Puranas, the city of Dwarka was not a part of the earth. Sri Krishna had borrowed it from the sea god. That is why, after the departure of Sri Krishna, the city of Dwarka got immersed in the sea. Friends, with the death of Sri Krishna, Kali Yuga arrived on earth. When Arjuna came out of Dwarka, many wives of Lord Krishna and women of Yaduvanshi also started walking with him. Therefore, everyone left Dwarka, taking whatever wealth they had with them. Information about this started reaching the robbers and villagers living on the way, that Arjuna was alone, and with him, the daughters of Dwarka and immense wealth. Suddenly on the way, Arjuna was surrounded by robbers who started taking control over the girls and money. Then Arjuna picked up his Gandiva and tried to use divine arrows on the robbers, but Arjuna was surprised. Arjuna, by repeatedly chanting mantras, was calling for the divine weapon, but the divine weapon did not appear. After defeating Arjun, they looted the women and wealth of Dwarka in front of Arjun and went away. Arjun was immersed in grief and, somehow, reached Maharishi Vyasa, and narrated the entire incident. Vyashi told that the power you were talking about, and whatever powers you had, were not yours at all. The master of all the powers was Sri Krishna himself. With the departure of Sri Krishna, those powers also went away. Now whatever is happening is per the will of Sri Krishna. Arjun, heeding Lord Krishna's last command, made his great-grandson, Vajranabha, the king of the Yadavanshis. Vajranabha, at that time, was very young, so he stayed in Hastinapura, and after the Pandavas left for the Himalayas, King Parikshitji took care of him, and later made him the king of Mathura region. After the name of Vajranab, Mathura and the surrounding area is called Vrajmandal. Friends, whatever happened after the death of Sri Krishna is only the released karma of the previous birth. Lord Sri Krishna says that he wanted to allow the tragic events to happen so that the world can learn the lesson of karma, that following dharma throughout life is very important. God says that a person should do his work with full responsibility, and whatever fruit he gets, that fruit should be left to God with all his heart. We must always remind ourselves that, for every action, there is an opposite reaction. Sri Krishna wants to say that whatever good or bad deeds we do, we definitely get the answer for them in this birth or in the next birth, and by doing good deeds, we will move one step towards salvation, hence do good deeds. That's all for today, friends. If you liked the video, share the video with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe. Radha Radha Shri Krishna.